Hey guys, Justin here, and today I want to share with you a simple way that you can create your own high quality album artwork without Photoshop or any other complicated image editing software. And it won't cost you a penny. So if you're planning a new release, you'll want to pay close attention to what I got for you today. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to create some professional looking album artwork for free, even if you don't have any design skills whatsoever. And then I'm also going to show you some resources where you can get some professional album artwork created for you very inexpensively if you don't want to create it yourself. So the first site I'm going to show you is called Canva. It's canva.com, canva.com. And it's completely free to use. There are some premium options, but for the most part it's free. And it's free to create your account. So once you create your free account, go to the dashboard. You'll log into the dashboard. It looks like this. And then at the top, you'll want to click this little thing that says more right here. And scroll down to blogging and ebooks. Over here, you'll see an option to create a CD cover. So click on that. It's already all the right dimensions and everything, so that's easy. And you can create it from scratch, or you can start with one of these layouts over here on the side. So you can just scroll through and see some of these layouts. They're all really professional looking. So it's a great place to start. Just find one that you like. And we'll just go with this one for now. So you start with your template, and then you'll probably want to change your background image. So if you go over here to Elements, you can use some of the free photos by clicking on this little icon right here. And there's a bunch of photos that you can use right here. When you find one you like, you can just grab it, drag it over, and drop it in place of another image. And you can see that it's been added in the background behind this layer right here. If I wanted to change the color of this layer, I could click on this, go up here to the color, and maybe find another one that I like a little bit better. And you can do the same for all the elements, including if you wanted to make the text darker, for example. Change that to black. Change all of it at once, like that. So now it's a little bit more visible. And of course, you just click on this to edit the name of your album. Say we want to call it Music of Space instead of Music of the Waves. There you go, Music of Space, there, Volume 1. And that's it. It's pretty easy. Now you'll see all these images are free. They do have some images that you do have to pay for. So let's see if I maybe search for desert. And you see there's a lot of free ones here, but this one, for example, is $1. So if I wanted to use that in place of the other one, you'll see that there's this little grid mark over here. That's kind of like a watermark. And if I wanted to download this, click download, go to JPEG or PNG. Either one of those file types is supported by your digital music distributors. So if I wanted to click download, it's going to prepare my design, but now it's going to charge me $1. Okay, so if I don't use that image, I can download it for free. So I can delete that image, use this one instead, and then that would be completely free because that's a free image. I don't have any elements that cost anything. Now, if you can't find any images that you like over here in Canva, there's another great website that you can use called Unsplash. And Unsplash is full of free photos that you can use. So let's type in desert. So if we want a desert background here. So you see I can grab this image, for example, just download it right here. That downloads it to my computer. If I want to upload it, I'll go over here, click upload. Upload your own images, and then add that. Now it's uploaded to my images right here, and I can just drag it and drop it just like I did with those other ones. So that's how you would use Canva. Once it's done, of course, like I mentioned, just go up to download and choose either JPEG or PNG. Either one of those is fine. Alternatively, you can hire someone to create professional album artwork fairly inexpensively with tons of outsourcing websites online. There's a lot of websites that offer this service. I'm going to show you 3 of them in this video. First thing I want to do is cover some of the basic requirements that you want to make sure are met for your album artwork. You don't have to worry about this with Canva because everything that you create in Canva is designed to meet those requirements when you use the CD template. But if I go over here, these are some requirements. You want a minimum size of 1400 by 1400, so it needs to be a square. But really, if you're hiring a designer to do this, you want to go with 3000 by 3000 because that's going to be a higher resolution. Acceptable file types are PNG, GIF, and JPEG. You'll want to tell your designer to use 300 DPI. Again, it's a higher resolution, and when you upload these images to a digital distribution service, sometimes they're compressed and there's a little bit of quality that's lost. So you want to start with the highest quality image possible. The image should be under 25 megabytes. Use RGB color scheme. It does need to match your physical album cover artwork as well. So just a few things to keep in mind. Now, there are a few websites that you can use. Probably one of the most inexpensive ones is called Fiverr, fiverr.com. It's of course free to join, and it's relatively inexpensive to get work done here. So you would join, or I'm going to go ahead and sign in since I already have an account. Okay, and once you're logged in, you can go up to this search bar at the top and search for services. So I'm going to search for album artwork, click search, and then there's a bunch of people offering this service. Fiverr used to require people to offer these services at $5, and then they had upsells. But now they can actually charge pretty much whatever they want. But you can still find people that are doing this for $5, $15. That's relatively inexpensive. $10. You just want to be sure to check the person out. Now, this person has 5 stars with 51 ratings. Click on it. You want to look at their portfolio and stuff, so you can see some of the other work that they've done and make sure that it matches, the style that you want. But you can see what they do here. And then look, this person will do it for $10. So you can get some good stuff done relatively inexpensively. Another great website is Upwork. Again, similar type of thing. It might be a little bit more expensive a lot of times on Upwork, but a lot of times you have access to designers with a lot more experience. So you might want to check out Upwork, but you want to kind of vet these people too. So you can see this person's only earned $500 and they've only successfully completed 64% of their jobs. So that's not exactly a good sign. You can use filters. So right now I've got US only selected. You can hire people outside of the US by turning that off. Another filter would be, I would go with 90% and up success rate. You can choose their level like English, the amount of money they've earned. So obviously people that have earned more money have probably completed more jobs successfully and have more experience. You can pay them by the hour, or you can pay them by the project. So with this type of thing, I would definitely pay them by the project. And then you can search categories that they have skills in, for example, and you can kind of play around with that. So here we've got somebody that's earned over $20,000 and has 100% job success rate. So typically the way that you would hire people on Upwork is you actually go to up here at the top, you go to jobs, and then you post a job right here. So you would just describe your job, and then once you've posted your job, you can go invite a bunch of these different freelancers. So I'm not going to go through that whole process, but you can play around with that if you decide that you want to use Upwork to find somebody to create your album artwork. But in my opinion, one of the best websites that you can use is one called 99 Designs. And one of the reasons why I like 99 Designs is because they have this feature called a contest. And unlike Upwork, where you post your job and then you select somebody to do the job for you based on a list of candidates, with 99 Designs, you can run a contest and have a bunch of graphic designers all submit their work, and then you just choose the one that you like best. So if you have a little bit of money to spend, 99 Designs is probably the way that I would recommend doing this. If you're really on a budget, Fiverr's great. And if you're really, really on a budget and you want to do it yourself, I recommend using Canva. So with these resources at your disposal, you should have no problem getting professional quality album artwork created or creating it yourself for your next release. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you've enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up and comment below. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel and tick the little bell icon to be notified as new videos are released. And if you're about to release a new album, be sure to check out this video that I recorded to help make sure that you have everything in place before it's time to upload your music to a distributor. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.